Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So again continuing with Namparmal's pastimes and connected to Sri Rangam, Acharya's and Ranganathji's pastimes. So when we get down in Sri Rangam, while we are entering to Rajagopuram, before Rajagopuram there is a lotus footprints of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and opposite to that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's footprints, little bit backside actually, there is a temple of Vamanadev, Trivikrama temple. It was completely locked, in a gate will be locked, and the deity and the temple whole thing has some court cases going on. Actually that is the place of an Acharya called Nampillai, who is very dear to Namparmal. So there the Nampillai's personal deities are there. One beautiful Gopal, Krishna deity, very dancing Gopal, like a Gopal standing holding a laddu in one hand, and on one hand he was like dancing, very blissfully dancing. That was the personal deity of this Acharya Nampillai. So one day Nampillai was sitting in his ashram. So one Vaishnava, one devotee came from outside and he asked, "My dear Maharaj Sannyasi, Swamiji, one boy, small cute boy, he is coming in my dream every day, and he is saying that he wanted that blackberry fruits, jamun fruits. In Tamil they call naval param. That when we eat that, our tongue and teeth, everything will become blue in color, no? Blackberry. So that boy is asking in my dream, he wanted that fruits itself. Then I asked in my dream, I asked, what is your name? So he said, Aayar tevu. Aayar tevu means the lord of the cowherd boys. Lord of the cowherd. Aayar means cowherd. Vraja. Vraj Bihari, like that. Aayar tevu. Then he also told, I am the son of Nampillai. He told, I am the son of Nampillai. Then Nampillai immediately understood that his deity Gopal named as Aayar tevu, he went and asking to this devotee for blackberry fruits. Because in Vrindavan, Krishna sometimes he eats this blackberry. He is very fond of blackberry, jamun fruits itself. There was one beautiful girl, in Vraja, Vrindavan, one cowherd girl, one girl. She, on her birthday, she was wearing nice golden bangles, a nice dress, new dress. She came outside. The little Gopal Krishna was playing around there. Then this girl, she wanted to show her bangles to Krishna itself. Hey Krishna, see my bangles, my mother gave me new bangles on my birthday, she showed to that. Meanwhile, Krishna told, oh, this bangle is so nice, my dear, that girl. And Krishna told, can you give me that bangle, let me wear and see. The beautiful small Krishna, he asked that girl for that bangle. Then that girl removed that bangle and gave to Krishna. Krishna wore that girl and he was looking that bangle. Meanwhile, one lady, she was selling this blackberry fruits. She was bringing that blackberry from that girl's house only. From inside, she was from her garden. They plucked out that blackberry fruits, jamun fruits, and she was selling on a basket. So meanwhile, Krishna asked to this lady, how much is for that blackberry fruits? So she told some price. Then Krishna told, I don't have money. You take this golden bangle and give me some blackberry. Saying that Krishna sold out this that girl's bangles, Krishna sold to this lady and he purchased some blackberry and he ate itself. So Krishna eating all the blackberry, his teeth, his mouth, his tongue, everything became bluish in color. Meanwhile, this girl started crying, Krishna, this is my bangle, she is crying. And she went and complained to her mother that Krishna taken her golden bangle and sold it to this lady who is selling this blackberry. Then that girl's mother, she took this girl to Yashoda's house and told to Yashoda, see your son what is doing. He took my daughter's golden bangle and sold it for a blackberry. That too, it is from my house only that lady is taking that blackberry. To that lady, Krishna sold out my daughter's golden bangle, and he ate all the blackberry fruits like that. Then Krishna, Mother Yashoda asked Krishna, Krishna, did you eat blackberry fruits? Like that? Then Krishna said, no, I didn't eat. Then Krishna started smiling. When he's smiling, all his teeth are bluish in color. Krishna was, because he's stolen that, he's eaten that blackberry, jamun fruits, no? His all teeth are bluish in color. So in this way, Krishna likes that blackberry fruits itself. Therefore, this Nampillai's deity, Aayar tevu, named as Aayar tevu, he went and asked to the one devotee for blackberry fruits. Then Nampillai, hearing this complaint, he went inside to the altar, in his ashram. He went and told, hey Aayar tevu, hey Krishna, you cannot ask anything from anyone. Whatever you want, you should ask me and take. You cannot ask to everyone and collect and eat. You should not eat from all the house. Like that, Nampillai, he warned his deity itself. So that deity is still in that place, near to the Rajgobram. That one old ashram is there. Because of some court cases that was controlled by some lawyers, they don't allow anyone to go inside and take darshan. So that deity is there still. So this Nampillai is such a sweet Vaishnava. Everybody loved him itself. It was a golden time to Sri Rangam when Nampillai was living in Sri Rangam itself. Because all the disciples of Nampillai, they loved Nampillai so much. For example, one day Nampillai, he went to Pundarikaksha temple, which is near to the Sri Rangam. He took darshan of Pundarikaksha and he was returning back to Sri Rangam. So then he came to the Kollidam river, which is nearby us, Gopal Bhatta temple. So when he was crossing that Kaveri river, Kollidam river, Kollidam is the other name of Kaveri, North Kaveri they call as Kollidam. So there was a very big, those days kind of basket kind of thing, in that people will sit and they will go, like a boat. With a bamboo they will make like a, Tamil they call as parisal. Something like bamboo they make a boat. So in that boat, all of them, they are crossing that Kaveri river. It was a dark night time, almost like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, like that kind of time. Then suddenly, in the Kaveri, suddenly the flood came. So the boat was shaking like this. Then the boatman told, the boat was heavy with people. At least one person should jump to Kaveri, and he should give up his, one person who knows swimming, or someone should jump in the Kaveri, and we should protect our Acharya Nampillai. Otherwise, we all going to die. At least one person should jump out from the boat. Then, nobody knows swimming. So, there are all great devotees like Nampillai, and the Nampillai's disciples are there. There was also one lady, old lady. Her name is Kannapurattal. Means her birthplace is Kannapuram, nearby Sri Rangamalli. So that Kannapurattal, that lady, she told, I will give my life to my Acharya Nampillai, because if he is there, he can save the whole world. Saying this, she just jumped out from the boat just to save his guru. Because if she jumped out, then the weight will become balanced, the others can be saved. Such a selfless service she did, just to protect the devotees, just to save the devotees. Kannapurattal. So in this way, she gave her life. She just jumped into the water to save his guru Nampillai. When she jumped, the Nampillai was very much worried. Are, just for saving me, that lady, my disciple, she gave her life, where she died or what happened to her. He was thinking, very much worried about her. Then the boat came to a corner, almost crossed. Then there was a small kind of island. There, the Nampillai seen his disciple, that Mataji Kannapurattal, she was standing on that island. Then she shouted, oh Guru Maharaj, thank you for saving me. She shouted. Then everybody shocked. Then how you got saved? Because so much flood, so much current of the water. Then she told, as soon as I jumped, you Guru Maharaj, you only came and hold my hand and you saved me. Because I don't know, Lord came in the form of his guru and saved that Kannapurattal, and she was totally protected. So just like that, the disciples of Nampillai, they are so dedicated for so much loving to Nampillai. So in this way, the Kannapratal was glorified. Always she was glorified by the devotees in Srirangam. She just saved, just she ready to give her life to save Nampillai. Sri Nampillai ki jai. Then there was another one devotee in Srirangam. This person, he was known as Kandadai Tolappar, one devotee. He was a grandson of Dasharathi. You know, Dasharathi is the disciple of Ramanujacharya. His son, like that in that family. So he was a devotee also, but he was little bit envious of Nampillai, because Nampillai is very famous. His class is very famous. He is very well-known person. So naturally, this Tolappar, Kandadai Tolappar, he was little envious of Nampillai. So one day in front of Namperumal in the temple, this Kandadai Tolappar started blaspheming, started chastising him very heavily. After chastising so much, this Kandadai Tolappan went to his house. He was a grahastha. He went to his house. Then in the house, this Kandadai Tolappan's wife, she came to know about this happened. Like he was chastised, he chastised Nampillai like this. Then his wife told, you don't come to our house because you offended a devotee. I am a disciple of Nampillai, so you offended my Guru Maharaj. Therefore, you also know that Nampillai is an incarnation of Thirumangai Alvar. Everyone is saying that he is the incarnation of Thirumangai Alvar. Therefore, immediately you go to him, fall at his feet and apologize. That is the right thing to do. She was insisting him, please go and please ask apology from him. So the morning to night they were discussing like this. So in the night time, this Kandadai Tholappan, he wanted to go and apologize to Nampillai. So he just opened the door in the night. When he opened the door, he seen in front of his house there is Nampillai was standing. So Nampillai, he felt so much because of my bad behavior, he chastised me. So let me go and apologize to him. Thinking in this way, Nampillai, he went to the house of Kandadai Tholappar's house. So when they both of them met together, immediately this Pillai, Kandadai Tholappar, no, he felt very bad. What a great personality is this Nampillai. Saying that he called, you are the Logacharya, you are the Guru for the Loga, entire world. Therefore he got the name Logacharya. Logacharya. Later, therefore, this his Nampillai's disciple, he got the name Pillai Logacharya. Pillai Logacharya. So in this way, both of them, they offered their dandavat to each other. Then this Kandadai Tholappar, he became a servant of this Nampillai. Then he learned all the shastras from this Nampillai itself. Sri Nampillai ki jai. So one day one devotee came and asked to Nampillai that, my dear Guru Maharaj, your body is so much decreasing, you became very thin. Then the Nampillai told, when we are concentrating fully on the Lord, when the soul is becoming fat, the body will become thin. Jokingly said. Because when the bhakti is increasing, naturally out of melting for the Lord's love, compassion, then naturally our body, we will forget about the food, water, then our body will become thin, like that he told. Then another devotee asked, my dear Guru Maharaj, one person asked, another one, not his disciple, another one devotee told, you are becoming so thin and lean, how will you manage yourself? Then Nampillai told, see, the energy is not so much necessary. One day I need that much energy just to serve the Lord, just to see the Lord. That much, I am not going to war. I am not going to fight in a war. So this is enough for me. I don't need so much energy. In this way, Nampillai spoke itself. Sri Nampillai ki jai.